Hey guys, Tyrup here, bringing you Warcraft Wednesday once again. We are on Northern Isles. Playing for today, spawning in the north we have Lyn. Playing as Orc, going for the Blade Master, and look at this, no barracks. You know, fast voodoo lounge out here, so fast tech play here from Lyn, interesting to see. Facing off here, in the south we have Lawliet. Playing as Night Elf, getting the Keeper. Mention of War creeping going. This replay is from
a player's forces are under attack.
AESF E-Master East Asia qualifiers or something. Basically the qualifiers for a tournament. Okay, Gloves of Haste there for Lawliet. We'll get some entangle off on the scout peon, interesting. Blade Master meanwhile gonna creep up this Murloc camp. Looks like he did sell his TP, scroll speed and healing self here. And there was a wisp over here, I guess it's scouted out. We do have a barracks in production now and the burrow. The fast tech is underway here for Lyn. Looks like he just crept the item from that camp as well. And stops by and picks up a claws. Okay, so a very interesting build here. Looks like the Keeper coming across to do some harass, maybe.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh no. Oh. Okay, well, all over the show, both the players with the heroes. Then going for the item creep again. This time gets some sentry wards. Very nice item. Especially against Night Elf. Plops one down. I imagine Lawliet would have heard that or seen that. Meanwhile, Keeper getting busy going into the Orc base here, trying to take care of some peons in the gold line. Looks like he's going to get the kill on this one. Tried to go for the deny there, did Lyn, didn't quite get it, and that is level 2 for the Keeper. I wonder if he's going to stick around, try to get some treants in here, do a little bit more harass. Looks like the Blade Master coming back across though. Doesn't have boots on the Blade Master, so can't do too much against the Keeper here. Another sentry ward down near the expansion position there. Blade Master chasing him down. He's going to peel off, maybe get another item. You have a wisp over here. And no expansion. Ooh. Entangle onto the Blade Master. Oh, but he still manages to get the last hit. Gets out of there, Wand of Illusion. Coming out. Can do some scouting with it.
Town is under siege.
So the Huntress doing a bit of creeping here without the hero nearby. And tech to tier 2 going. Wonder what the second hero is going to be. Oh, Lawliet. Meanwhile, back the other way, we do have the Shadow Hunter in production for Lyn. Wow, he managed to avoid getting hit there. Went into Windwalk just in the nick of time. Impressive stuff there from Lyn. Blade Master just doing some scouting with these illusions.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Hunt's going to do a little bit more creeping. Keeper coming back in. Just both players is running around. But a little bit of creeping being done by the Night Elf army, getting a little bit of experience for the Keeper. Looks like Lawliet's floating up a bit of resources. Going to pick up his second hero here in the Central Tavern. It's going to be the Alchemist. Pretty standard stuff there. Here comes the real Blade Master now, looking for a bit of harass potentially. Meanwhile, the Shadow Hunter doing a bit of creeping in the back. Picks up the wards, level 1. Try speed the progress through these creep camps, but in comes the Keeper doing some harass. He's got the treants down here as well. Looking to pick off a grunt. Good focus fire onto the Keeper, trying to force him away, but here come the Huntress. Oh boy. But no, the grunt survives. Keeper just unable to stay in there, and now Keeper getting chased down by the Blade Master with the speed scroll. And he has to town portal out. That is a devastating blow for Lawliet. great speed scroll uses there by Lyn. Very, very impressive. Looks like the creep camp gets finished off here though by Lawliet. Took a little bit more experience. Getting a little bit of damage onto the alchemist. Alchemist's gone for the acid bomb level 1. Nice blocking here with the treants. Doesn't take any more damage from the Blade Master. Blade Master popping a clarity, wow. Oh. Did he get... Oh, he did get
Player's forces are under attack.
detected by the dust. Only just, but didn't get the clarity cancelled. Some nice evasion once again by Lyn. About to go into daytime. There is... Oh, wood's about to run out here. Get one shot off on, maybe you can clean it up. Looks like he's heading over that way now with the Shadow Hunter. Blade Master coming in, doing a bit of rash, just old-fashioned right-click on the Keeper, trying to get him low.
A player's forces are under attack.
And expansion position getting creeped out here by the Shadow Hunter. Did I hear an archer die just then? Oh, sounded like it. Detonate there by the Wisp. And speed scroll out to avoid the creepjack. Lyn is out of there. He's making really good use of those speed scrolls so far. Camp is going to be finished off here by Lawliet. Level 3 on the Keeper now. Level 2 on the Alchemist. Use a bit of healing spray there. Hunter going to do a little bit more creeping. You get a really nice item there, the Pendant of Energy. Very, very good. Oh boy. Going over for the creepjack again. Lyn nowhere nearby with his Blade Master. This time, oh, is he going to use the speed scroll? No, he's trying to just run back the old-fashioned way. Oh, but he gets entangled, purged out. Oh boy, he's got the greater healing potion here. But how long will that last for? Blade Master coming in, he's going to try to break this around, but no! Uses a sentry and then Wander the wins him out of there. Shadow Hunter goes down. Really nice work by Lawliet. Just stays on top of Lyn, doesn't allow him to creep and gets a nice creepjack. Blade Master not there to assist. Start losing the level 2 Shadow Hunter. Nice. Oh, did he deny that? Blade Master was that amount of experience before. Maybe I'm wrong. Popped out of the burrow just in time to stop, you know. Burrow from finishing it off, but there might have been a deny there on the Huntress. Anyway. Lawliet backing away. Got a Tree of Life. About 2/3 done. Looks like he's maybe going to pull back to do some creeping of that. Meanwhile, a couple towers going down here for Lyn at this exact timing when Lawliet's kind of disengaging. Doesn't have that. Oh, he does have a Scout Wisp up here still. And Lyn coming in, looking to be aggressive right as Lawliet starts his camp. Can he get any kills? Doesn't look like it. One Huntress very, very low. Looks like he's going to send that one back to base for the Moonwells. Plenty of mana left in those. Oh, nice purge to get rid of the entangle on that grunt. Starting to mix in a couple headhunters now as Lyn. Popping out with the Shaman still. But yeah, 2 towers about to be complete, and that could be trouble for the Huntress to kill.
A player's forces are under attack.
Indeed, he does go for the Great Hall, so tier 2 expansion. Meanwhile, the tree has walked over here. Lawliet going to creep out his expansion position. Looks like he's going to fortify that with a couple Moonwells as well. Maybe a shop too? Doesn't have a shop anywhere at the moment. Yep, Oh no, Ancient Protector, okay. Well expected. Meanwhile, Lyn picks up a Zeppelin, creeps out this camp. Nearly level 3 on the Shadow Hunter. He's coming over here getting aggressive. There's going to be a bit of a fight here. Blademaster coming in, but once again, Wand of the Wind puts him up in the air thanks to that sentry spotting him. But Shadow Hunter does hit level 3 just from that camp, so it's a green light for Lyn to start getting aggressive. And he comes. Bridging away those treants. The spray keeping the Night Elf units alive, but looks like he's about to take down one Huntress here. Wards in the back doing some good damage. Other level 2 wards. But Ancient Protector is up now and the second one coming through, so Lyn can't really push into that location. So he pulls back. But his expansion just about complete now, so he's bought a bit of time at the very least. Picks up a heal scroll. And Lawliet is mining gold from this now. But Lyn, you know, did find time to get his expansion up. Wow, he's ticked to tier 3 at the same time. Not too often that we see tier 3 with these kind of strategies by Night Elf. Even though, you know, you do get some pretty nice upgrades in Ancient War at tier 3. Okay, Alchemist got the Hood of Cunning here. Zeppelin up in the air doing a bit of scouting. Sees his Cryptus camp. Oh, Keeper coming across to the shop. Picks up Staff, Scroll, Invol, and Scroll of Healing. Lyn coming across here with the Speed Scroll, trying to stop it but unable to, and back the other way. Huntress into his main. Doing some big damage. Voodoo Lounge falling here quickly. Gonna move on to the burrows. Meanwhile, Treant's taking care of peons. He's gonna lose a lot of burrows here, it looks like. Really good attack. 2 burrows down. Blademaster coming in with the lightning shield, looking for some revenge. Witch Doctor in a bit of trouble, gets out. But the heal spray keeping these hunts alive nicely. Bridges off the entangle on the shaman. Oh boy, I don't know about this fight. Heal Scroll already used. Keep has to pop the invul. Warcraft getting low. Heal Scroll activated now though. Who's got the staying power down the stretch? These Serpent Wards, 3 of them stacking up some nice damage. Super low grunts, but they get away. And at the end of the fight, Lyn just under 50 food, Lawliet just above. So looked pretty even in terms of fighting there, in terms of losses, but having lost, you know, 2 burrows and the shop as well. Say Lyn coming out worse off. I suppose maybe Lawliet used to have a little bit more in terms of consumables, you know, TP, Heal Scroll, Invul Pop, but yeah, look at all these low health grunts with no shop to heal them up with. A bit of a liability. Could Lawliet strike during this window and knock out just a whole gang of grunts? Looks like he just bought a heal scroll and just straight up used it there. I suppose he does have the gold from the expansion rolling in, so it's not hard up for cash. But he is in a tricky position. Oh boy. Shaman a little bit out of position. One of them gets picked off here by the entangle. I'll be able to get another one here now. Look at all these wisps trying to get them on top of the shaman. Dispel. Get rid of all the mana from the Shadow Hunter and the shaman. Maybe Lyn could town portal out. He did pick up a town portal on his Blademaster. Not activating it yet though. Trying to just run away the old-fashioned way. He's gonna lose a grunt for the troubles, it looks like. No? Light switching directions? No. Did he end up losing one? Oh, to the acid bomb. Two more grunts going down. That is painful, but yeah, I suppose he didn't have any good way of healing them up. And here we go, Lawliet pushing in here. 2 towers, can they hold the line? Good detonate. 1 tower down already. Blademaster with Bloodlust though. Look at the damage he's spitting out. 2 towers down now, but quite a few Huntresses also dead. Blademaster using a healing potion there. Picks off another Huntress. So there we go, Lawliet now under 50 food. So even though Lyn lost a couple towers there, pulled her back in terms of army size massively. Now he's in a good position. How about that Bloodlust getting master on a shaman?
Players' forces are under attack.
It just makes the Blademaster so much scarier, even though he's still only got the level 1 critical strike at this stage. I'm sure he's going to get the level 2 very shortly. Blademaster scouts this. Purge. Blademaster doing some creeping here. So on a mana ceiling and trying to get out of here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, that was a weird thing, but I suppose he got level 4 on the Blademaster, stole the item. Okay, Zeppelin over here just still doing some scouting. Sentry wards also providing some intel to Lyn. Looks like Lawliet has broken upkeep again. He's going for triple Ancient of Wars here. Wow. Just going all in on the Huntress. Does have 3 to upgrade to this stage, so they are very well upgraded. And here we go. Fighting starting. Lyn getting into the thick of things. Blademaster with the Bloodlust doing some big damage. Nice beats on the Kodo. Purged off the Entangle on it there as well. Good focus fight taking down the wards though. Lawliet. Now he's got the Zeppelin in here trying to keep his shaman safe from those detonates. That's an interesting strategy. Blademaster still doing some good damage. Once again focusing down those wards. Still plenty of mana left on the Shadow Hunter, and there we go. Ooh, bit of a lag spike there as that hero died, but both heroes died?
Players' forces are under attack.
What the hell just happened there to Lawliet? I did not check his inventory. Oh, he did have a town portal on the Alchemist. So, no real excuse for that. And then the Keeper went down shortly after. We had that big lag spike right as the hero dies. That sometimes happens on the NetEase client.
A player's forces are under attack.
Third hero picked up here. Tauren Chieftain. Town portal back to expansion. His army's a bit low. Shadowhunter still has a couple heals in him though. Huge stomp on the Tauren Chieftain. Whoa! Takes down 3 hunts there, look like. Expansion's still standing. Looks like Lyn's in a really nice position now after those last 2 fights. He's got a 15 food advantage. He's in a good stage in terms of tech. His expansion's still up and running. It's looking pretty sweet for him. And that stomp, you saw how devastating it was against the Huntress. Looks like we're going to see a slight switch here of tactics. Going to get a few more archers into the mix. Lawliet. He's producing at full speed here from triple Ancient of Wars. Looks like he's picking up the improved bows now as well. Got that upgrade until now. Oh. Saw the Blademaster there. Oh, another expansion. Was this a tiny Great Hall? No, was I just not paying attention? Or did he build that the old-fashioned way? Must have been a tiny Great Hall, right? So second expansion coming in for Lyn. Can we see? It looks like he might not be aware of it. Lawliet maybe can't see this Great Hall with his sentry position there. And here we go, Lyn coming on the offensive here. Taking out these ancient protectors. Big detonates onto these Orc heroes. Most of the mana gone from the TC now, but both APs are down. Got a couple wards back here. And focus fire onto the Alchemist. No invul here. Having to run away the old-fashioned way. Bit of a choke point here. Maybe not the best for the largely melee Orc army. His speed scrolls out. Heal 5 on the keeper now. And we have quite a lot of archers into the mix now. They'll be spitting out some great damage from long range. Which explains why Lyn didn't want to fight in that choke point. And oh, looks like some treants found their way up here to the peon line. So Lawliet definitely aware of that expansion. Looks like he's pondering which side to strike on. Not much to do at the moment, no creeps remaining on the map. Not that it would matter though, he's already got the 5/5 levels on his heroes. Just sending waves and waves of treants out to harass the gold. It is level 3 treants, by the way. And look at this, we're getting a shredder from Lyn. Strapped for wood at the moment with his 3 gold mines running. This one's about to run out. It's going to have a bunch more peons on to the lumber very shortly. But we could also send them to do some long range mining. So he doesn't really need them on lumber with the shredder going. Looks like he's sending out 2 of them. Oh my word, this is so many archers. Man, that is an insane amount of damage. And he's coming on the offensive. Lawliet going to take down the second expansion here. Good start from the Blade Master though. Knocking out some great criticals out the front, doing some good damage. Scroll protection activated by Lawliet, and the Blade Master taking a lot of focus fire. Does have the invul point and he activates it. Huge stomp by the Taunt Chieftain, who also has the invul. But the focus fire from those archers is so scary. Heal Scroll activated. Blade Master takes a lot of focus fire, gets out of there just in time, but now the Taunt Chieftain is back on the menus, trying to get out of there. Heal Scroll activated. Oh, and he goes down. That's just way too much focus fire damage from those mass archers. And now the Orc army having to get out. The damage output from those archers is terrifying. Picked up the Priestess of the Moon as well with a True Shot aura just to amplify things even further. Like 2 volleys from these archers, that kills just about anything. Orc army coming back in. Focus fire onto the Blade Master again. He's even got the Talisman of Evasion, you know. But that's not enough to save him. And he goes down to the Acid Bomb, wow. Oh boy, this was a huge push from Lawliet, but now the Keeper in an awkward position has to activate the invul pot. Doesn't have any town portal, so this is a little bit risky here from Lawliet, continuing to fight. But he did a lot of damage. Lyn still with the army size advantage though at the end of all that. He's lost just about all of his hunts, but the archers are still here and they're still spitting out the damage. Doesn't really need that front line at the moment of the huntresses.
The town is under siege.
There we go, Blade Master brought back. Tree of Eternity walked over to the expansion position, but that's getting cancelled. Blade Master, and speaking of getting cancelled, expansion goes down there for Lyn. They're losing that fight. Oh man, this mass archers build. It's got like 60 food of just archers now. It's just crazy damage. Tauren Chieftain is level 3 now though. That's a big milestone. Imagine he's going to go for level 2 stomp. That'll make a big difference if he can get TC into position. Just stomp a whole mess of archers. Here we go. It looks like a bit of fighting starting. Not a very good position though for Lyn. Once again in the choke. And oh boy. Alchemist, I didn't even notice. Hit level 6 there using the transmute. Just lost a raider instantly. Cooldown on transmute pretty decent as well. Look at all those treants. That is nutty. Purges them all away. Okay, focus fire onto the Alchemist. Alchemist in trouble. Alchemist goes down. Next up is the Potom. Focus fire back on the Blade Master. Invul Pot activated. Archers just picking away at the Orc army is going down quickly. TC coming back in with the stomp, but getting focused and goes down himself. Now the Blade Master getting focused again as well. Shadowhunter activates the healing. Switches the focus onto the Keeper. Keeper, town portals out.
A player's forces are under attack.
And at the end of that, they end up at similar food counts. I think Lyn came in with maybe a 5 food advantage. But killing the Alchemist, that's a big scalp. Much better than killing the level 3 Tauren Chieftain, so probably a win for Lyn, though he does have to worry about this expansion. And it looks like that's exactly where he town portaled to. Town portal to his expansion, so Lyn unable to go over there and kill that while the Alpha army is away. Looks like this expansion runs out of gold, so Lyn's oh, he's still got 2k left. Have to remember he had to bring his peons out multiple times to heal or repair towers, repair the Great Hall and whatnot, so did have his mining interrupted quite a few times. Looks like Lyn really wants to kill this expansion. Bringing the peons along for this fight. Tauren Chieftain not quite there though. Here we go. Getting underway. Doing a bit of damage. Alchemist is back. He's just about at full mana as well. The town portal here. Oh, no town portal for Lyn. That could be trouble. He's really focusing on killing this expansion. Looks like the expansion is going to fall, but how is he going to get out of this? Transmute from the Alchemist. Oh, with a Blade Storm, but that is getting countered by the Tranquility. So just about nothing ends up dying from that Blade Storm, and now Lyn trying to get out. But Lawliet suspected that, moved into the retreat path, trying to do some nice attack move cancels, get a few of these units as they try to retreat. He gets 2 of them, as well as all those peons. Not that it matters too much, because in comes the Tree of Life that was at the expansion position. So Lawliet going to go back to mining shortly. That transmute could make a big difference in these fights. The extra bit of gold, the unit differential. And then now down, 12 food. But I have to See how he takes these fights. Really just comes down to the fighting at the moment. If the Bladestorm gets countered by the Tranquility like that, there's not much he can do. But maybe he can, you know, pick his targets nicely, get some good hero focus going down on the right targets, and catch Lawliet out of position. Lawliet just about back to mining now, so clock will be ticking on Lyn, who 600 gold left. He's got to make something happen. Tome of Retraining, going for Hex and Healing Wave, so getting the Hex to try and counter the Tranquility, I guess. Not a bad option. I suppose, you know, he doesn't really need the wards anymore. He's not up against Huntresses. See how this one pans out in the next fight. The Scout Owl up here, keeping tabs on what Lyn is up to. Looks like Lawliet maybe, I was going to say maybe trying to force a fight in that choke point again, but Lyn comes forward just before that ends up happening. Bloodlust onto the TC. Lyn looking to engage. Starting out by focusing down the Alchemist. Alchemist does have a town portal. Tranquility activated. Shadowrunner coming forward, but having trouble getting in range for the Hex. And ultimately, that was a pretty early town portal. We probably could have stuck around for a little bit longer than that, Lawliet, but got out of there. Got out of there safe, and I suppose he did use transmute, so he made a little bit of gold back for the town portal loss. But yeah, gold mine is dry now for Lyn. Looks like he's popping down the tiny Great Hall though. And a bit of waiting around again. Take a look at consumables. 2 invols for the Orc army. One thing that Lawliet hasn't had for quite some time, like invols and heal scrolls. Seems like he hasn't really made too many trips out to the shop. Is Lyn really looking to get aggressive here? Still, you know, 20 food behind at this stage. But it looks like he is. He's coming in. Focus fire onto the Keeper. Keeper in some big trouble. No invul, as I said. Mass Hex. And down he goes. Playmaster now focusing on the Alchemist. Alchemist next on the menu. TC just getting out of there alive. Activates the invul. Alchemist in some trouble. Big stomp. And there we go. 2 heroes down for the Elf. And now Lyn trying to get out. After that, did lose his Shadow Hunter.
Players' forces are under attack.
Didn't even notice that. Was that to an acid bomb, maybe? Might have been. But, you know, the transition over to the Hex working out really nicely for him. Took down 2 heroes in quick succession. And come next fight, you know, might be able to get a Bladestorm off uninterrupted on all of those archers. That will be super nasty. Just trying to, you know, clarity up probably exactly for that cause. Put this Scout Owl up though, so gonna be hard to execute. Oh, look at this wave of archers. Okay, here we go once again. Kind of feigning, he's going to target that. Stomp and Bladestorm. Archers dropping like flies. Almost about 6 of them in that Bladestorm. Now chopping through the rest of them. Oh, TC just goes down. Max range arrow. Buys back the Keeper. Transfers the invul over. Keeper somehow stays alive. And manages to catch a raider on the way out. Lyn still 20 food behind, but he made a huge dent into the archer population there, so their focus fire is not going to be quite so scary now. And, you know, did buy back the keeper there, so that was a very expensive revive. Looks like he's going for the altar revive. Or the alchemist. But without the alchemist on the field, you know, he doesn't have to worry about his units getting transmuted. He can build up an army again. We've got 4,800 over here. 5,000 over here. So pretty similar gold count left in both the mines. Got the Orc Tri-Hero up and running now. 15 food behind at this stage. Lawliet at the shop, picks up an invul. Interestingly, he's got a dust as well, despite having the Owl Scout. And here we go, getting underway. Focus fire onto the keeper immediately, just running him down straight away. He's got a couple moonwells here to heal from. But that's it, just snipes the keeper. Now trying to get out. Will he be able to though? Kind of getting blocked by some of these archers. Focus fire onto the TC. TC getting low, stomps, trying to get out. Lawliet bad on the block though. Can't believe he didn't block that keeper and get the kill there. Now focus fire onto the Blade Master a little bit. But yeah, there's still a lot of archers here, but the focus fire from them not quite as scary when he was at 60 food. And there we go. Lyn comes in, gets the hero kill, pulls back. Interesting switch of tactics by Lyn, and it's working out nicely for him. I can't believe Lawliet didn't get that TC kill just then though. That was not so good. Bloodlust onto these heroes. Let's see what they can do. Going back in, focus fire onto Priestess. Bowl from the Priestess. Now he comes back over for the Alchemist. You're next on the agenda, buddy. Alchemist in some trouble. The Mass Hex keeping him under control. Bill Spray, Blade Storm though. And down he goes. The Alchemist is dead. And after the archers now, cleaning a few of them off. And then pulling back. But the hero focus working out so well for Lyn here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Just comes in, fully dosed up with mana on all his heroes, gets the damage done, then pulls back. And Lawliet just doesn't have the answer to that with his composition at the moment. When he had like 80 food or so, you know, he could just focus down the Orc heroes quickly enough so that they couldn't really go for that, but his current army size, focus fire just doesn't quite get the job done.
Player's force.
Here we go, Lyn coming back in. And he's going for the keeper again. Hicks, keeper in some trouble, big crits, big stomp. And down he goes. Now we've got a level 7 Blade Master with Bloodlust. Basically solo the whole elf army by itself. Looks like that's what he's gonna do. Oh, big criticals. Kill on him now. And yeah, he's just knocking out these archers. And that's it. Lawliet's got nothing left. TC takes care of the altar. And that's probably going to do it for Lawliet. There we go, into Snare. And Bottom is dead. Level 8 Blade Master. What a match. Well, a very entertaining match, back and forth. Some nice, some tier 3 play here from Lawliet. Nice transition to archers. It was working really well for him, but then those Orc heroes just got so powerful. Good transition then from Lyn to get the Hex, go for the hero focus plan, and worked out really well for him. And end up taking the game because of it. GG all round. Well, I'll wrap on that, guys. Thanks for tuning in to another installment of Warcraft Wednesday. And until next time, goodbye and good luck.